Hello, Indoor Explorers! Welcome to Virtual Camp Nugget 2020. Your adventure leaders are Ruby, Elsie, Rachel, and Ivan, with a few other friends joining us too. Each day, we will check in with you and go over our rules and schedule. We will also lead you through a warm-up, main activity, and cool-down. We hope you have fun exploring physical activities with us this summer. Let's start our first adventure. First, I want to check in with you and see how you're feeling today. Are you having a great day and feeling happy? Are you having an okay day? Or are you feeling a little sad or mad because your day could be better? I'll give you a few seconds to check in. Next, we need to go over our indoor exploring rules. I stands for I will do my best. N stands for needs space, so make sure you have enough space to move around without bumping into anything. D stands for don't give up. O stands for open your eyes and look at the teacher. The other O stands for open your ears and listen to the teacher. Lastly, R stands for respect your family and space while you are watching our videos. Today is May 12th, the first day of Virtual Camp Nugget 2020. It is also Dancing Tuesday. Every Tuesday we will have a dance activity for our main activity. It's going to be so much fun. The warm-up today will focus on walking and running. The main activity will be dancing, and the cool-down will be stretching. Okay, Indoor Explorers, it's time for the warm-up. Are you ready? First, make sure you have enough open space. Our warm-up today will be focused on walking and running. First, let's walk in place together.
Hi Camp Nugget, today we're going to start our warm-up with a march in place or a walk in place, and we're going to be doing this for 30 seconds. Make sure you have open space like me, and we're going to walk in place. Ready? Walk in place. Spread your hands out, make sure you have space between you and anything else around you, and we're just going to walk in place. Make sure we're moving our hands. Almost there, halfway. Keep it up. Awesome job, guys. High five.
Next, we are going to lift our knees up or rock back and forth from heels to toes. Here at Camp Nugget, we like to give you choices, so a lot of times you'll have two options for each exercise.
Okay, Camp, for this next one, we are going to do high knees. So you're going to bring your knee up to your hand, knee to chest, or you can go on your tippy toes. So we're going to go up and down, up and down. Alrighty? Okay, go. So we're going to do knee up. You can do high knees like we're marching in place. Or you can go up and down, up, down. It's your choice, but make sure we're moving. So high knees. You can go move around. Or you can do tippy toes, up, down, up, down, up, down. But make sure we're moving. Almost there. Awesome job, high five.
Let's walk in a circle or walk in place.
Okay, class, we're going to move on to the next one. And for this one, we're either going to walk in place again, so we're going to want to be walking in place, or you can walk in a circle. Make sure you're walking in a circle. We're going to do this for 30 seconds again. Ready? Go. So again, we can walk in a circle, or you can walk up and down. If you're in your living room, make sure you have open area. Or you can just walk in place. So we're marching in place. We want to make sure we're moving our hands. Show you from sideways. Or again, we can walk in a circle. All right, class, on to the next one.
Next, let's do jumping jacks or step side to side.
Okay, for this next exercise, we're gonna do jumping jacks. So you're gonna do pencil, star, or you can step to the side, clap, step to the side, clap, step to the side, clap, whatever you feel more comfortable with. So you can do jumping jacks, or you can step to the side and clap. Alrighty? Go ahead. So jumping jacks. Star, pencil, or remember you can step to the side, clap, step to the side, clap. Keep going. All right, and we're done. Good job.
Our last warm-up activity is to run or fast walk.
All right, class, for the last exercise we are going to do, we are going to fast walk or run. So you can start off back, you can run forward, run back. Again, you can run forward, or you can run back, or you can fast walk in a circle. Alrighty? 30 seconds. Almost there. We're gonna do a cool dance lesson right after this. And let's go. You're gonna run back, or you can fast walk in a circle. Make sure you're moving your hands. Or we can run up and down. So we're running. Run back. As long as you're moving, guys. And we are done. Great work today.
It's time for an Explorer Challenge. Did you know that running makes your heart happy? Let's challenge ourselves and run with Miss Elsie one more time so we can be extra healthy indoor explorers and make our hearts really happy. Are you ready for the challenge? Let's go!
And let's go. You're gonna run back, or you can fast walk in a circle. Make sure you're moving your hands, or we can run up and down. So we're running. Run back. As long as you're moving, guys. And we are done. Great work today.
Now it's time for our main activity on this Dancing Tuesday. Are you ready to explore movement? There are 5 elements of dance that you will use during this lesson. The first element of dance is shape. Just as we can draw shapes such as circles, squares, and hearts, we can make shapes with our bodies too. Space is the room our body takes up, and it also means we can move at a high or low level. Time is how fast or slow we move. Flow refers to the energy in our bodies. Are we moving sharply or freely? Lastly, force is how hard or soft our movements are. Using the 5 elements of dance, we can move forward with our lesson. It's time for another Explorer Challenge. Can you name 1 or 2 of the elements of dance that Miss Rachel just taught you? Take a few seconds to think about it. If you said shape, time, space, flow, or force, you're correct.
Hi
everybody. For those of you who don't know me, I am Miss Rachel. I'm going to take you through a creative movement dance exercise. So you can either copy what I'm doing or you have some freedom to move however you want with my guidelines. So I want everybody to start by just swaying side to side. Really take your head to the sides of the room and start warming up your body. And sway. Side to side. Really keep your arms loose. Let your arms slide down your leg. Now let's add a reach to the side. Try to reach to all the way touching the walls and the sides of the room. And reach, stretch it out. We've all been sitting a lot lately the last few days or few weeks. We really need to stretch out our bodies. It's really important. And reach. Let's slow it down a little bit. Really extend your arms, elongate your motions. It's time for your first checkpoint. Check in with yourself. Have I swayed side to side? Reached to the sides of the room? Reach slowly? That's what we've done so far. Now that we've warmed up a little bit, let's just take our head and roll it out. Make nice circles with your head. Let's get your neck nice and loose. This is really important to do before you start dancing. Now let's take our shoulders, let's roll them back. Again, really loosening up that upper body. And you can move up and down. Really loosen everything up. Okay, now I want you to reach up to the sky and try to reach as high as you can. Pretend that you're outside and you're touching the sky right now. Oh, and then reach all the way to the ground. And let's reach up again, all the way up to the sky. And reach down to the ground. And we're gonna do that one more time. Reach all the way up to the sky. Reach, 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 farther than you've ever reached. And all the way to the ground. And stand back up. Going along with that reaching theme, take one arm, it doesn't matter which arm you use, and reach to the side of the room. Let your arm pull you all the way like you're reaching the wall. And your opposite leg might lift up off the ground, and that's okay too. Let's try that again. You can use the same arm, or you can use your other arm. Reach, 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 and collapse. You can also reach across your body. So in our body, we have our midline. You can take one of your arms and reach across. And let's see what that does. That feels a little bit different if you reach to the side of the room. Reach and collapse. And again, there's no right way to do this. You can reach however you want as long as you're reaching to the side. Reach. You can also reach with both arms. And collapse. It's time for your next checkpoint. Ask yourself, have I loosened up my neck and shoulders? Reached high and low, reached to the side, reached across my body. Going along with our reaching theme, let's make some big circles with our arms. And as you do this, try to touch all the walls of the room. You can make circles like I am, or you can make your own type of circle. You can also arm circle back, or you can arm circle forward. It's up to you. Keep drawing those circles in the air. Now, why don't we try to make really small circles with our arms? Really small. Dance dancing doesn't always have to be big. You can also use really small movements. And now let's start to make those arm circles even bigger. You can let your knees bend. Make sure your body stays nice and loose. And let's make some really big circles. Whew. Time for your next checkpoint. Have I made big arm circles and made small arm circles? Next, we're going to practice making shapes together. Again, I want to remind you that you do not need to do the shape that I am making. You can make your own. So, first, I want you to stretch your body as big as you can to all the sides of the room. What shape can you make? I'm going to make a few shapes to show you. You can turn your body. Anything that's making you big and tall. Now, let's slowly reach to the ground. Can you make your body as small as possible? You can also go on your back. Make your body really small. While you're here on the ground, let's try stretching out our body on the ground. What shapes can you make here? You can also sit up and reach. How can we really stretch our bodies here on the ground? And let's make our body really small again. As small as you can. Try to create a different shape than you did the first time. And one more time, again, a different shape. Let's reach really big. Make your body as big as it can go. And one more time, make your body really small. And let's all stand up. Let's make one more shape. Any shape that you want. It can be really small, it can be really big, whatever you want to do. Play around with more shapes. You can balance on one foot. Let's just play with some more shapes. Okay, great job everybody. It's time for your last checkpoint. Ask yourself, have I stretched my body to make a big shape? Made a small shape? Made big and small shapes on the ground? Great job with your dance activity, everybody. It is very important to stretch after you dance to make sure you don't overwork your muscles and that they can relax properly afterward. Stretching also prevents injury because you are protecting your muscles. So, Miss Elsie is going to lead us in a cool down involving stretching.
Okay class, we are now going to be moving into our cool down and we're going to be doing a couple of stretches in our cool down. So first off, we're going to start off by reaching our hands towards the sky, towards the ceiling, and we're going to go for 10 seconds. We're going to reach up, all the way up. Make sure we're stretching. Breathe in, breathe out. All right. So now for this next one, you can either reach for the ground, or you can reach for your knees. So you can do either or. 10 seconds, reach for the ground, or you can just stay right here and touch your knees and hold it. Once again, you can reach down, reach for your knees. All right, so now we are going to reach for one leg. So we're gonna go towards one side. Again, you can reach for your knee, or you can reach for your toes. So knee or toes? Knee, or you can reach for your toes. Alright, now we're going to switch over to the next side. So again, you can reach for your knee, or you can reach for your toes. Alright, for the next stretches, we're going to be sitting down on the ground, on the floor, wherever you are at. And we're going to put our legs together like a butterfly. And we're going to try to reach as far as we can. Or you can just stay right here. That's okay too. So we're going to go 15 seconds. So we're going to try to reach all the way forward. Remember, we're going to do the butterfly stretch. So reach forward. Remember to breathe in. Smell the roses. Breathe out. Blow out the candles. Alright, so now for this next one, we're going to put one leg out. And we're going to reach for our foot. Or you can just stay right here, touch your knee. You have to stretch out after a great dance lesson. Remember, breathe in, breathe out. All right, now we're going to switch. Reach forward. Remember, you can reach for your toes, or you can just touch your knee. Again, you can reach for your toes, or you can touch your knee. All right, now we're gonna bring both feet together, put them right in front of you, and we're gonna reach for our toes. You can touch your toes, try to touch your ankle or your knee. All right, now we're gonna do a couple more. We're gonna go into a child's pose. So I want you to go on your knees. You're gonna put your hands forward, and then you're just gonna hold right here, okay? You're gonna reach forward. If this is too difficult for you, you can just stay right here and put your hands forward and reach as far as out as you can. Or you can do this pose. Okay, and for our last stretch, we are gonna go on our tummy. So go on our tummy. And then we're gonna push up and put our head back, and we're gonna hold it right there. If you can't hold yourself up this way, you can go on your forearms and put your neck back, or you can push all the way up, okay? So again, you can push your up, put your head back, or you can come on your forearms, stretch back. Remember to keep breathing. Breathe out.
Now that Miss Elsie has taught you some stretches, it's time for another Explorer Challenge. Do you remember why it is important to stretch after dancing or any type of physical activity? I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. Stretching is really important to make sure that you don't overwork your muscles. It also prevents injury. Make sure you stretch after any type of physical activity. Congratulations, my indoor explorers! You completed all 3 activities during your first virtual Camp Nugget lesson. Since it's Dancing Tuesday, our main activity today was a dancing one. You got to explore creative movement. We swayed from side to side, reached in different directions, and made shapes with our bodies. There are so many different ways that you can do this, and we hope that you continue to explore that. Next, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Take some time after each question to answer. First, did you prefer walking in place or walking in a circle during the warm-up? Take a few seconds to answer. Next, Did you prefer doing jumping jacks or running during the warm-up? Lastly, did you enjoy stretching your arms or stretching your legs more during the cool down? Let's check in again after completing your first Camp Nugget video. Are you feeling really happy? Just okay? Or not so good? I'll give you a few seconds to check in. Hello parents, we hope you enjoyed our first virtual Camp Nugget video. At the end of each video, we will have this QR code for you to scan, and we would appreciate your feedback. Let us know how we're doing. We want to hear from you. See you tomorrow for some more indoor exploring.